Yeah. Hello, everybody. Some of you don't know me. My name is Vickie Wacek. I'm the executive director of BNI Vermont. Most of you do. I've been around for about 17 years here in BNI Vermont. And I'm sending this video both to introduce you to this gentleman right here, Chris Maffucci, and to say goodbye. A little double up. So effective today, November 30th, is my last day as the executive director of BNI Vermont. And starting tomorrow, December 1st, this amazing human being, Chris, is going to be your managing director. He's going to be your Vickie Wacek for all things BNI. Now, for those of you that are interested in my story, let's get in touch outside of this. I'm not leaving the state. I have several other businesses that I run. I'm going to stay right where I am here, and you'll probably all see me around. I want you all to get to know this guy right here. He is new to me too, but we've been spending a lot of time together in the last month. And I want you to get to know a little bit about him. I'm going to ask him a few questions after he tells us a bit about who he is and why he's here. And then you're all going to be able to get to know him over the weeks and months and years that are coming as you build your business with your local BNI team and the greater BNI family. So, Chris, who are you? Why are you here? Like, what's an MD? What's a managing director? Like, give us the Chris Maffucci story.
So managing director, that is my role. Well, Vickie, it is not very different than what you have been doing at all. It is a name that is just given to me, which is exactly kind of what you did, but it is in reference to the corporate BNI platform. I'd like to start by saying that I'm super excited, and Vermont has a real special place in my heart. So I grew up in Connecticut, and I used to go to Vermont. Used to go to Okemo specifically every year, family vacation, and we used to go skiing. So when my boss asked me if I would be interested in the Vermont territory, I about jumped through the screen at him. Super excited. But I would like to say, aside from my 10 months with BNI, I don't have all of the experience BNI related as Vickie does. My background is in helping businesses grow, and I have had a pretty successful time doing that. I won't get into all of it, and I would love to save some of this for in-person chats, but I could tell you that when I took the job with BNI as a managing director, it aligned with my values. So the core values of BNI aligned with my values very, very well. And the ability to be able to help chapters grow, help people and their businesses flourish has always been a love of mine. So I'm excited, very excited to be part of the Vermont chapters and look forward to seeing everybody in person. So Vickie, you say you have some questions for me, so you fire away.
Yeah, so I think the biggest concern that these professionals that you and I support are going to have are what's going to change. You know, if Vickie's been in charge, but now we are run by global, you know, we're what's called C.O.R.E, company-owned regions is what that stands for. So Vermont is becoming part of basically a bunch of United States regions that are run by the same team. And Chris is in charge. You oversee Delaware, is that right?
And correct. Delaware, Southern New Jersey, and now the pleasure of having Vermont.
That's awesome. So what's going to change? You know, Vickie was here and Vickie was just Vermont. What does it change now that we're core owned, core run, and that you're overseeing multiple? Like, what's gonna how are my members' lives going to be changed by having you at the helm?
Less than you think. For starters, Vickie has been gracious enough to jump on board and help with the transition for the next few months, which is going to be super helpful. So thank you very much, Vickie. But there are going to be changes, and my goal is to kind of address those, just not super fast, not super slow, just kind of steadily using the town halls over the next several months.
What's a town hall? I don't think folks have ever heard of that before.
It's like an address the nation. It's an opportunity for you, the members, to be able to ask me questions, and hopefully I have the answer. If I don't, I'll get it to you. immediately. I
That's
like
where
to do
I
things
was.
quick.
I was 27 years old when I took over BNI Vermont. And that's how I think anybody watching this video is going to go, yeah, when I was running my business, when I started my business, you drink from the fire hose and you learn as you go. And you and I are very lucky to be surrounded by, we're not alone. Like, you know, you've got your whole team, you've got all these chapter success coaches, you've got me, because I'm not going anywhere.
Right.
There's a lot of help to grow.
Yeah. And, you know, being part of the organization now known as C.O.R.E, as it being a C.O.R.E chapter or a C.O.R.E region, you guys are going to get a lot of things at your disposal that you didn't necessarily get, not because if Vickie didn't want you to have them, it's because Vickie was one person and I'm now a huge team where I can collaborate with people. I have membership specialists that could help with onboarding and doing the application process. So there's a lot that it's kind of at my disposal, which we will utilize immediately.
I think the biggest changes are that your goal is to hire one director consultant for the entire region. You call them chapter success coaches. I think that's one big change. So in the next month to 3 months, all the director consultants in the region will go back to their BNI chapters and still with all their knowledge, but we'll have one person in charge of the state. I know new member kits are shifting away, so we won't be doing inductions with new member kits, but I think those are like the really big things. I'm still going to be running the new member skills workshops, so you'll see me on January 29th. I have some chapters that are doing some visitor events. I'm doing that for. I'm the director consultant for one chapter in the state, so I'll be supporting that chapter again until everything clearly and cleanly transitions. Heck, I might even be around. I was talking with somebody on Chris's team yesterday about the awards banquet, so I might be organizing, running, maybe even emceeing the awards banquet. If that happens, it is still very much TBD. But yes, I'll be around, but you're going to be seeing Chris way more. You excited?
I am. I'm super excited. So, you know, what I noticed, I was only up, Vickie, I was up in Vermont for less than 24 hours. You know, everybody, including myself, thought it was super important to get up and show my face. I'm really excited, and I hope that I could fill your shoes in some regards. And in other regards, I hope that I am able to add something that maybe wasn't, you know, in your bandwidth. That's the goal here, right? Like, when I manage, I'm very much a team player, and I'll get involved where you want me to get involved. I'll give advice where you want me to give advice. And if you don't need much from me and you like how things are going, I will just be here as ears and eyes as you need them. I will be in market more than you probably think. So I am super excited, and I always grow more excited as I get to meet all the members in the region. I have really gotten to know some great people since I've been with BNI, so I'm really looking forward to it.
Well, Chris, this is not the first time everybody gets to meet you. I know you're going to physically, you said in market, which is his lingo for physically being in Vermont. Where are you located out of? Delaware or?
No, I'm actually in Charlotte, North Carolina. I work out of the corporate office, which gives me a great advantage
Hence your
because I get
background.
to, yeah.
You're like literally at headquarters right now, aren't you?
I am at headquarters, and I work here with about 9 other managing directors, 50 plus membership specialists, the whole accounting department. Like, everybody's based out of here. So I get to knock on people's cubicles and doors where they might be able to send somebody else to voicemail. Not me.
Yeah.
They got to shoo me off with a broom.
Well, everybody watching this video, thanks for sticking around the whole time. Like I said, you'll learn way more about Chris in the coming months and years. He's going to be hosting a monthly town hall where you can Q&A him. Everybody's welcome to it. And he'll be physically here in Vermont more and more. Ask questions. Don't sit back and be confused if something shifts and you weren't prepared for it. I don't think you're going to see a ton of things, but you are going to see some changes. And I want to thank all of you so much. I mean, to think that at 27, I got to be part of something like running this organization after my own 5-year membership has been freaking-tacular. You might see me subbing at your BNI meetings for my other businesses. You might see me training. Chris and I might be partnering in the months and years to come. It's all a big, I don't know, and that's kind of fun. So I'll see you at the farmers markets. Chris, you'll see in person at your meetings and whatnot. And happy networking, everybody. Thank you for everything.
Thank you, guys. Looking forward to it.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.